Hi, Laercio. I just wanted to give you a call because I've been thinking about everything that happened during our vacation. First of all, thank you. When we came to Florida, all I wanted was to spend time with my children and my grandkids. At my age, those moments are priceless. We had been looking forward to this trip for months. Then, when we had that issue with the house, I was so disappointed. I honestly thought our vacation was going to be ruined. But you were incredible. Because of you, we were able to enjoy the rest of our vacation. My grandkids kept laughing, swimming, and making memories together. And as a grandmother, that's all I could have asked for. I just wanted you to know how much that meant to me. We'll always remember your kindness, and whenever someone asks us who to trust when visiting Florida, your name will be the first one we recommend. God bless you, Laercio, and thank you again.
Today, I'm on my way to go interview my friend Laercio. He's gonna be in one of the vacation houses that he manages. It's like a 10-bedroom house, beautiful, that I'm gonna show you guys, so you guys get a chance to see it. And I'm excited to see what he has to say. I'm excited to hear what he has to say. There's always some amazing, we always find gold when we stop and talk to people. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to bring you along. Let's go.
More than business, because life it's about the people, the cry, the
Guys, today we're gonna have a conversation with my friend Laercio. He manages this house. This is the life in Florida. I want to bring you guys along. Are you ready? Let's see if he's here. Looks like he's party. Let's go. Let's see who's here. I'm excited.
Welcome, seja
I'm
bem-vinda.
so excited to see you.
Come on in. Come on in.
All right, show us the house.
Oh my God, here's the house. This is
more than business, because life it's about the people, the cry to conquer, it's about the stories behind the build. More than business, because life it's about the people, the cry to conquer, it's about the stories behind the build.
Laercio Xavier, what a pleasure to have a conversation with you
likewise.
today.
It's nice to be here with you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You ready? All right. This is exciting.
It's very exciting. That's my first podcast, let me tell you.
And you know why I'm so excited? Because I love you. I have admiration for you. I feel connected to you. So it's gonna be such a good conversation.
And I feel the same way. So that's
Same way. All right, wonderful. So let's go ahead and start. I just want to say welcome everybody that is watching. So happy to have you here. So let's start with the first thing first. Who is Laercio? Tell us a little bit about yourself. We want to get to know you. What is your story? How did you ended up in Florida?
oh my God, this is do you have like a day?
Yes, we'll take a
Okay.
day. We're going to take a day here.
Okay, I was born and raised in Belo Horizonte, Brazil. And however, I spent most of my adult life in New York City. I consider myself a New York. I do curse a lot, so we're gonna have to beep sometimes here. Yes. So most of my adult life in New York. I came to New York to study English, and I never went back to Brazil. How's that sound? It's like a lot of stories.
Sounds like a lot of the stories that we know.
Exactly.
People fall in love with the United States and then they
Yes,
forget
I
it.
felt home, since the day I stepped foot in New York, so New York was home. I started working, of course, I was learning English at Columbia University, and I was working in a restaurant as a help of a waiter,
Wow.
And that restaurant was at Trump Towers, because I said, if I'm to work someplace here, I'm going to work in this beautiful building. And my career starts right there. Within 6 months, I was working at the restaurant, so I became a manager. And I had a lot of good connections, and one of my connections were the president and the vice president of Mont Blanc. They were opening the first store in the U.S.
Wow.
And long story short, I was managing the place. I came to the table and I overheard them saying that they need somebody to work for them. And
I remember that story.
Yeah,
It's
yes, I think I told you
that's
that.
a really
Yes.
good story, by the way.
Yes.
Yes.
And I overheard them saying that they were like desperate for looking for people. And I came to the table and I said, "Do you need anything? So what can I bring for you?" And I'm sorry, I overheard you saying that you need somebody to work at your store, and I do have somebody to recommend you. And
They're like, who?
exactly, and they're like, "Well, who?" And I'm like, "Me." You know, it's just a case of being in the right place, the right time, and having a big mouth.
To be able to talk.
Communicate.
Yes.
It's communication. They look at each other and they say, "Why didn't we think of that?" So they hired me part-time as a salesperson at Mont Blanc. And within a week, the person who owns the building, you know, Donald Trump, he had a fight with the owner, and he closed the place.
Oh, gosh.
And ended up being hired full-time at Mont Blanc. And that's how I started my career on the luxury business. So how did I end up in Florida? After 25 years in New York, I was transferred to Brazil to open Van Cleef & Arpels, which is the most expensive jewelry in the world.
Wow.
And I worked in São Paulo, and I opened the place there, the jewelry there. And I was there for 6 years. And then after 6 years, they closed my position and they offered me to go back to New York or, you know, stay in Brazil. So I ended up in Paris, France for 3 years.
That's amazing.
But I was not working. I just decided to take a little time off and
enjoy life.
And enjoy life with my partner at the time. And I spent 3 years in Paris. And meanwhile, I sold my apartment in New York and saw opportunity to buy a house here and to put it on short-term rental.
Yes.
And that's how I ended up here 3 years later. I've been in Florida for 4 years, and I opened my own business 4 years ago. And it all starts with my house.
Everything come to place. It was like one thing after the other. Like it was almost like you were moving with like...
It sounds like my cycle is like 7 to 5 years. You know, every 7 to 5 years, I have a big change. And as I came to New York with one bag, so I came back to Orlando with 2 bags and 2 dogs.
2 bags and 2 dogs.
2 dogs. And
that's a good title. 2 bags and 2 dogs. And that's how you started.
And that's how I start my business. I applied for a position at HOA at the place that I lived in. And I became the president of the HOA and became well known, and people start giving me houses to manage. And my business has been growing. And a year ago, I took my license, my real estate license.
Hello there.
And here we are, partner, meeting Rebecca Flott, the best real estate in Orlando.
No, listen. And this house that we are actually recording is actually you selling it.
No, I'm not selling. I manage this house.
You manage this house.
I manage this house.
This house gets a lot of people coming?
This house, it's nonstop. It's in and out. And the owner, who is a Brazilian gentleman, he enjoys the house a lot. He comes and spends
he enjoys having
45 days at a time. And then you're going to see the outside, what he just put it in here. Amazing. It's amazing.
It's incredible. For people watching from different out of state, there's this market where people come and enjoy Florida, like in staying in houses, is a real thing.
Well, there's a couple of people that invest in Florida. There's the investor that just put the money and wants the money return, of course, the ROI, the return on their investment. And there are people who wants the investment to produce some money, but they do enjoy coming here 3 or 4 times a year.
It's a good excuse, like, because I already have a house.
Exactly.
I am going to go, I want to go.
That's the plan.
Yeah. So because you have such a big knowledge of this area, being here and taking care of the houses, and I see that in your Instagram that you give a lot of tips to people, and so the question is, what is most tourists not know about Orlando, or some of the things like the hidden gems that Orlando has that nobody talks about?
Well, I learned this a little bit with you because you're all over the place in Orlando and you're like, in every little corner here. But yeah, one of the hidden gems here in Orlando, it's a place that I'd love to go. For me, it's kind of like a sanctuary.
Yes.
And it's just 7 miles from this house here on 27, which is the Southern Hill Farm. I don't know, you know about it?
Okay, of course. Listen, you're from New York, but you like the tranquility of nature there.
I like to put
There's
my foot on the
something about-
ground.
yes.
And in the winter, like from December to February, they have the most beautiful strawberries, strawberry fields. Recently, I was there for peaches and amazing peaches. And you just get like an overdose of peaches. But they do have sunflowers, blueberries, blackberries, and a lot of fruits and a lot of vegetables. And it's a hidden gem. Somehow, some Brazilian have put this on their Instagram, and a lot of Brazilians are coming here and are going to the farm as well to enjoy this.
That's great, because it is a type of thing that not the people that come to Disney would know, and not everyone that lives here would know, but it's something that does so well.
Yeah, I like to put those things on my Instagram, that people come in here, they want to rest from the parks because it's crazy, especially nowadays. I mean, from June to end of August, it's too hot.
Yeah.
And they want like a break. And they do have springs to go, but my hidden gem is the farm that I like to go. And I know the owners now, they're like, they're
but
really
this
nice
makes me
people.
really there's so many things that I admire about you, but that really connect us, because there's something about, especially when the sunflowers are out, that is really truly
Listen, sunflower is my favorite flower, and I don't know if you noticed, I do have a sunflower on my left. You haven't seen this?
Oh my God!
Look at this.
Wait,
that's my favorite.
Did you know the sunflowers are my favorite flowers?
Okay, connection.
Do you know, there's an entire story. We're going to have to say there's an entire story about why I love sunflowers. But one of the things that the most impactful for me is that the sunflower is tall, it's bright, is not afraid to shine. And there's something that I found out about the sunflowers. I told that one lady that had sunflowers on the cover of her book, and she didn't know that. The sunflower, when it's hitting the sun, the sunflowers move.
They move with the sun.
Yes, and move.
They feed from the energy of the sun.
But the sunflower moves so the other sunflower can also capture. The sunflowers know that there's more behind it.
Oh, they
move. So all the sunflowers can also capture the sun. That is such a lesson for humanity, because everyone has the right to shine.
I did not know about that, so thank you
Everyone
for sharing.
has the right to shine.
Exactly.
That's so good, so good. All right. So continue on the topic of Florida, that you're such an expert on that. What makes Florida lifestyle different from anywhere else?
It's the fact that, you see, I'm without shoes right now, and I work in shorts most of the time. Of course, when I go show houses, I put slacks on. However, you're going to see me on t-shirt, a polo shirt, and shorts all the time. Yeah. And I have that farmer tan,
Yes, yeah. But that's the difference, right?
That's the difference. I work my entire life on a suit and tie. I own a couple of suits, and I own like a collection of ties.
Wow.
I looked at them once now and I said, oh my God, my past. My story is right there.
And I know we're talking a lot about Florida and everything, but if you would have, if somebody's watching and they're thinking about I'm tired of this busy life that I have, I need a change, I've been thinking about Florida, what would you say for if that person is sitting right here with us? What would you say to them? What would be the conversation?
The conversation will start it took me a long time to find out that I was an entrepreneur. And I was born and raised to get a paycheck at the end of the month. Wow. It's a very Brazilian, culture. And not too late, but I mean, it came on the right time. what I would tell this person, and it's like, okay, don't be afraid of being an entrepreneur, especially in this country, especially on this state, because whenever you put your mind on, I mean, you can do it. And I used to do that all the time. Like, Walt Disney was my mentor, you know, until I went to visit Elvis Presley.
Oh,
his dad.
Can you tell us about this experience?
I'll get there.
Very interesting.
I'll get there.
Okay.
But I used to live by, you know, Walt Disney quote, which is like, if you can dream, you can do it.
You can do it, yes.
And that's true. And whatever I dreamed in my life, I have accomplished. And recently I went to Graceland, you know that. And I did not know about Elvis much, but he was not from my time, although, you know, I grew up in the 60s, 70s. And he lived by his logo, which was TCB, which stands for Taking Care of Business with the lightning on. And I was like, oh my God, I do identify myself a lot with Elvis, because he never left anything for tomorrow. You know, his business, it was like, let's do it and do it now. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day and something will come out. And I try to pass this to everybody who works with me. And the kind of businesses I mean right now, it's ridiculous, because if you don't do it now, I mean, there's no tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to have like 500 more things to do, and then things going to be left behind. So being an entrepreneur in the US, especially in Florida, is the best thing you can do in your life. You just can come here and work. And that's not like in Brazil, they say sexto, it's Friday, right? That they could take a weekend off. You, like me, know we have no weekends here. We work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, and we're always turned on. Do we enjoy life? Of course we do.
Yes, we do.
However,
it's different.
It's every day and right now.
Yes.
Taking care of business.
No, you're right. That was amazing.
Yeah,
we should make you a sign.
I got a t-shirt.
You
I
did?
got a t-shirt.
Okay, all right. Because that is like, it's a mojo. It's a way of living, right?
Yes, it's an emo.
So would that say that that's your phrase for this season? Is that you're like...
Well, it used to be, you know, if you can dream, you can do it. However, now taking care of business right now, it's the main quote that I would use, and I use with my people.
That's cool.
And it's been working, you know.
Yes.
I have a big crew.
Now, I don't know. I didn't send you this question, but I'm just going to, because we were talking, I'm just going to ask you. If somebody's watching this, listen to this podcast, and they're saying, hey, I want to buy, you know, and I wanted to make money with Airbnb. Is that a thing?
Well, it is a thing. You can make money, and depend on how you want to use your house, and dependent how you're gonna pay the house, if you're gonna finance, or you know, if you're gonna put just a minimum down payment, that will interfere, you know, with you making money or you putting money in.
Yes.
Like this house, it's a 10 bedrooms house. It's a beautiful house. And there was a lot of investment being made here after he purchased the house. And I just show you outside the new addendum to the house, which is amazing. And he's putting money every month here, but he enjoys the being here and spending 2 months a year, 3 months a year here.
That's good. That's good. It's important.
Yeah, it's his quality of life. He sits by the pool, he watches his kid, and he drinks his champagne, and he blasts his music until the neighbor the other day came and complained with him. It was like, how loud was it? He's like, very loud. I'm like, okay, turn it down.
I think that after, like, if he looks back at some point in his life, he's going to really be happy with the memories that he has built. Because I think that that's what...
You said the right word. It's creating memories.
Right?
And that's what life is about. You create memories for the future.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing here.
That's what we do here. So would you say you are... did you all your dreams came true?
No, I want to live to 105, 110. Because I still have a lot to do. And I do have a good DNA. Actually, at the end of the year, I'm going to go to celebrate my mother's 90th birthday in Brazil. My dad is 93 to 94. And they're still like all put together.
So you have a good chance.
So I do to get to 110 minimum. to accomplish everything I want to do.
Yes, I know. I get
You know,
it.
I still have a big bucket list, you know, to check.
Because you're a dreamer.
I am a dreamer, yeah, and I'm a believer, you know, and that's what it takes.
I love that.
You can dream, and you have to believe in yourself that you can do it.
And you do that.
I do.
You get up every day, you do that. I see that you love your dogs. You walk
Dogs are a big part of my life, and without them, I mean, I don't think I would be here. And they keep me in shape. I do have a border collie and an Australian Shepherd. They need a lot of work and walking and exercise.
Yeah.
In the morning, like this morning, we walked 3 miles,
Wow.
which is just about like 4 or 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
And that's what I do every morning, depending on the weather. If it's too hot, I mean, for them, it's exhausting. But, you know, dogs are really part of my life. And I'm going to open a parenthesis here.
Yes,
I mean, my
please.
dogs are really, the story of my dogs are really crazy.
Really?
I had a Schnauzer, and that is on my Instagram. And he died in São Paulo when I was there. I had to put him down. And it was a very emotional time. And before he went, and I held him and I said, "You're never going to be forgotten." And 2 years later, I decided to get Mitra, which is my border collie. And when I got her papers, I was appalled. They called my mother crying, and I was like this. And she's like, "What happened? What happened?" I said, "Mom, you won't believe it. Mitra's birthday is the same birthday as Sai." And I'm like, she's like, "Okay, unbelievable coincidence." I don't believe in coincidence, right?
Yeah.
So I had another dog that was he lived like 17 years, and he died here in Orlando. He traveled the world with me, and
You took him to
he was in New York,
Wow.
São Paulo, France, and Orlando. And when he died, I waited a year, and then I got the Ahura, who is my dinosaur, you know, my Australian Shepherd. And I saw him, and I said I fell in love. I went to pick him up. The lady gave me the papers, and guess what her birthday is?
Same.
January 12th, the same birthday. I have 3 dogs with the same birthday. And that's amazing. Do you think this is a coincidence? It's not. It's the world just telling you you need them in your life.
That's amazing. Now that you're saying that, I'm going to paint them for you.
Oh my God.
I'm going to make a paint that. When you said that, like, I'm not going to forget you, I was like, okay, I know what to give him. I'm going to paint
You have to come to my house because I have a little sanctuary in my house with all the ashes. And when I'm gone, I'm going to have my ashes mixed with them. And whoever takes care of it, just throw it someplace. But I want to be reunited with them.
Oh, for the dog lovers, relate to that. They understand that. This
they do.
Intense
Animal
capacity.
lovers.
Yes, there's intense capacity to love.
Exactly.
You know, so it's amazing. So, all right. So I think this is it. Let me look at the last question.
Jack, I didn't read the questions. To be honest, I printed and I didn't have time to read.
Wow, that's great. If Orlando could tell your story through the eyes of the city, if the city could tell your story, what would the city say?
That's a hard one. You know, what would the city say? I mean, I wanted to be looked at of the person who helped people achieve their dreams, because when they come here, you know, to go to the parks, the Disney, Universal, it's a dream come true, you know, and and you see that and you be a part of that. And I do see my clients coming back or their feedbacks, because they always write their reviews on Airbnb or VRBO, and they always tell like how good a communicator I was, you know, telling them what to do and answering the questions right away. So if the city wants to, you know, tell my story, just to help people achieve and the realization of their dreams.
You know what I would say with that? What Orlando would say? Say, guys, there's a guy right there that knows about every little thing about me. And this guy, let's retweet it again. I know that there is a guy right there that knows everything about me. And this guy cares so much for people that you need to find him. And he's going to help you the best time of your life.
You're going to make me cry. You know, I mean, you know, this guy, I mean, seriously.
Because you are incredible.
Well, you are an inspiration, and I see you, I follow you, and I tell you all the time, you're going to go so far, and you're just starting.
I'm just starting.
Yes,
That's right.
You're just starting.
Well, Laercio, thanks so much. You're the best.
Well, listen, you are the best, and it's a pleasure being with you, and it's just like amazing having this conversation.
Me too. You're a wonderful friend.
Well, likewise.
More than business.
We help people find spaces and make this space be where your story begins and make your story be worth telling.
Perfect.
Let's go. So I asked Laercio to bring us to the pool. So he's gonna show us a little bit around to get a feeling what life in Florida looks like. And this is the whole year, right?
Yeah, this is not our life. This is what we sell.
That's what we sell.
This is what we sell. This is your life when you come to stay in our houses.
That's right. Come on. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a
This is not our life.
This is Florida.
This is Florida, not for us.
Yes. Wow. So cool.
They do have the cabanas, you see, the slide.
Yeah, we're gonna show
There's the water slide.
the little slide for the kids.
Not that little, right?
Well, I said little slide. What is that? Mini golf.
It's a mini golf, yes.
Mini golf. Oh, look at this here. Like a little green area. So you're.
I know, yeah.
What's that?
So you can think with an action plan.
I think we're trapped.
Yeah, but it's great. Oh, this is part of this place.
Yes.
Okay, mini golf. All right. You got the pool? All right, so we're gonna go.
There's the arcade. Oh, it started raining.
Always. Always. Lindo, né? Lindo, né?
É, aqui é igual do... como é que chama lá o... Winter Island, né? A mesma empresa. Bem pequenininho.
Laercio, vamos, vai, Laercio, vai, vamos, vai. Break time.
Done.
Vambora!
Aqui, ó.
O que tem aqui?
Gym.
Wow! This is excellent. So, would you work out if you're on vacation?
No.
Me too. Good. Behind the scenes, here comes Andrew. He always wants to be part of the movie.
Hello. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put some weight there. A gente trabalha, mas a gente é fã.